when you're making any kind of model, the main thing you always use is extruding, which is a very simple thing, but it's basically what you need to create any model. So all you do is tab into edit mode, press A to deselect everything, and you pick the point you need to pull about. It could be the face or the edge, or we'll just pick a face for now. And we'll press E. We'll just tap E once and drag about. You can drag up and down, and it now creates, it lifts that face up and creates whole new faces in between that and where it was. So you can just left click to drop it in place. We can pick another one, press E and pull it out, and then you can click on all these new faces. And I mean, this is basically how you make any kind of model. So if we get rid of this, and we'll just put a cylinder in, we tab into edit mode, select that top face. In fact, we'll delete that face completely. So press X and delete the face. Come down here and select the vertex select, and press Alt and right click, which selects all the attached vertices, and we'll press E, and you'll notice as soon as you press E you can kind of drag it anywhere. We just want to restrict it to the Z axis, so we'll press Z, and now it'll only lift it up and down, and we'll just drop it there. So left click, and with it still selected we'll press S and drag it all in, and then we'll press E to extrude up again on the Z, and select, deselect. And now we're going to close this whole ring off here. So we'll press E, and then we'll press S to scale, and then drag it in to the center. And then to close that off, we'll just press F. Now you can either press F and it'll create a new face between the whole thing, or you could press Alt M and at center, which will merge all those vertices into one point. So depending on how you need to do it, that's probably a good way. And that works fine for here, but if you've got the subsurf modifier on, what you'll see is that gets a bit weird. So we'll press subdivision surface, and you get all this kind of weird freaky stuff going on. So we'll just up the view, press smooth shading, and to get rid of that we're just going to put in a loop cut. So we'll press Control R, and now this is the problem. This is the issue with this merging at center. So you can't create a loop cut between all of those. So if we select the center, delete the vertices, and we'll just alt click all of these again. I've got a weirdness. Oh, okay. I didn't get that one for some reason. We'll alt click that, and we'll press E and S to scale all the way down. And then we'll add in a face, press an F. And now we can create a loop cut. So we'll press Control R, and we'll just drag this out to the edge like that. You could do it that way, or you could add even more in by using the scroller wheel, and you'll get an even kind of flatter surface. And then obviously use your loop cuts to sort of smooth all this out. So yeah, oops. And then you can use all these points we just made if you wanted to select a few faces and extrude them up, and basically do however you need the model to work. The subsurface modifier kind of adds all this weirdness. It kind of creates a curve between the points, so to get rid of that you can use the loop cuts, or you could edge select the edges around these points and use the crease, which I'll go into a bit more detail on another tutorial, but that will do the same thing basically. So that's the extruding. And the other thing which is quite useful is if you click on a face, if you wanted to kind of create a bevel there, you could press extrude and then scale in, and you get this effect, which is quite useful. Sometimes then you can extrude down or whatever. another way to do that is just to select the face and press I, and then you can do the same kind of thing with that. It's on a bit of a weird face, that one, but if you were to do it on a flat one, it'd probably work better. There you go. And then you can scale. So that is extruding.